and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for November the 18th through November the 25th. I can't believe we're nearly at the end of the year. First of all, I want to apologize for the intro being so long last month. I promise this is going to be short and sweet. Welcome if you haven't been here before, and I really hope you enjoy these readings and you stick around. And if you are returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate your loyalty and support. And guys, this is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, click on this link and you can find out more information. And another way to support me is on Patreon, and you can click on this link and find out more about that. And listen, that's it. Let's go straight to your readings. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your reading for November the 19th through November the 25th. You're my last reading. You are the last, most ethereal, spiritual, and mature sign of the zodiac. So I saved the best for last. Okay, now I changed the format. This is for Pisces for November the 19th through the 25th. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and messages, helpful messages can you give Pisces? What I'm doing is I'm shuffling the cards on screen, and over here I'm going to keep looking over here. I have your chart up, so I will, as I'm shuffling the cards, I will tell you what's going on for your horoscope for the week. Okay, Pisces? And what a week it looks like. You have, in your first house, you have Neptune and Mars in your sign. So this is a wonderful, this is a wonderful balance. It's like a balance between, this is like, look, Neptune rules your sign. Neptune is about dreams. It's about aspirations. And Mars is about action. So it's almost like you can take action on your dreams and your wishes right now. It's a wonderful time for you. And darling, the sun moves into Sagittarius in your house of career. That looks really exciting for you. Now, the moon, the moon, the full moon in Gemini is happening in your house of home. So I have a feeling that you know, the moon is nurturing, right? It's nurturing. It feels really good. Gemini's charming, and Gemini kind of wants to go out. There's a little push-pull. It's like you want to stay home, but you want to go out. Now, your career is like taking off in a big way. It's almost like you are being highlighted. I feel that you may even get a new job really far away, or an opportunity to work abroad or in a different city, perhaps. You've got the sun, and it's going to be conjunct Jupiter in your house of career. This is really expansion. This is like promotions. This is like wonderful thing. Oh, wow. Yeah, look, all this stuff came out. Yeah, there's a big change happening, and it's a really auspicious, exciting change. If you're in the creative field, forget it. It's like the sky's the limit. This is really amazing for you. Now, if you're in the visual arts, or if you're a writer, or if you're just an artist, whatever you're doing, if you're in the creative field, it's going to take off in a big way, if that's how you're making your money. Also, it's in, you know, look, Sagittarius is the house of higher learning. So you could really be attracted. Well, look, first of all, you are very intuitive and psychic, Pisces. And I have a feeling that you may want to study that a little more, because it's being enhanced for you right now, really in a big way. If you're studying the occult or astrology or tarot or something of that nature, then that's really majorly going to take off for you. Now, I feel that your aesthetic is going to kind of transform. You're going to change in some way. And maybe your relationship is going to change. I feel that perhaps your relationship is going to look, it could transform for the better. The only reason I think it might not for some of you is that it's a full moon, and full moons are about culminations and changing, aren't they? Ending, completions. Some of you, a relationship could end. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can be a friendship. It could be a family member that you're no longer engaging with. You're getting a lot of cards here, Pisces. Look, I think there's going to be sudden changes in your relationship area, and it's either going to come to an end, or you could meet someone new. It could be somebody new. Whatever it is, I feel that your outlook on relationships are going to change. I feel that you can find balance in this, Pisces, that it doesn't, it doesn't have to be, look, we've just moved out of intense Scorpio. So I feel that it's much lighter for you. It's not as intense. And I think it's really important to get grounded during this time. Oh, darling, the cards are jumping out. Supposed to have 6 cards. You've got nearly the whole deck here. What's going on? That's all I've got for your horoscope. Let's go to your card, shall we? The first card out for you is the 9 of Swords. I will say this, right? With if you're from the US, happy Thanksgiving. I will say that Black Friday is coming up. Don't buy any electronics because Mercury is retrograde. And you could possibly be careful with emails and texts. Don't double check who you're sending it to, because you can inadvertently send an email to the wrong person or a text to the wrong person. So try to really focus on that. Now, the first card out is the 9 of Swords. This has come up for a lot of people. It's really important because whatever you focus on expands with Jupiter in place. So you do not, this is like the worst case scenario, being up in your head. This is when I tell people, come out of the rabbit hole, get out of your head. It's not going to help you. Meditation will quieten this worst case scenario. You've got to definitely come out of that, Pisces, to do well during this time. You've got the Hanged Man, which is saying, take a look at this from a different perspective. You've got to let go of all that negative thinking, the worst case scenario. This is creating a problem before it's even begun. So you don't want to create a problem. You want to live in the solution. That's the name of my business, liveinthesolution.com. You've got the Lover's card here. Next to the Hangman, I feel, look, that's what it says here. It says here I'm looking at that. I feel that you're going to transform the way you look at relationships. This is about taking a look at it from a different perspective. Your relationships or your viewpoint on relationships is going to change. So the next card up for you is the Moon. The full moon's coming in for you, darling. The moon is going to shed a light on something. So I have a feeling that this is a really, this is a time to look at the truth. And look, you've got the Hanging Man again. Wow. This is about looking at things in a different way. You've got to come out of this. The 9 of Swords, because that's in your head, right? Look, you've got clarifying. Okay, so this is what you've got. You've got the 10 of Swords, which is, look, the pain, all that. You've been through a really tough time, Pisces. I can see that. I know you've been through a really rough time. Things are going to change for you. Things are going to change for the better. All this, look, you've been betrayed by someone. I feel that you've been betrayed by someone. You've really been hurt by someone and betrayed. You feel betrayed. You've got to let this feeling go, because this is done. This is over. You've got to look at this from a different perspective. And when I see the Hanging Man and this, it means you've got to learn from these lessons, right? And you've got to move forward. You can't bring this with you into your next relationship. Or maybe this is in your relationship and you've got to drop this already. Because you've got the Three of Coins. Whatever you focus on will expand. And this to me is Jupiter. Jupiter is 3. It's about expansion. It's like you've got to drop this. The full moon is all about letting go. It's all about change, moving forward, letting go, starting afresh, right? Till we get to the new moon. It's about sloughing off all the stuff that doesn't work for us anymore. And so is Mercury retrograde, FYI. It's about letting things go, clearing things out. You've got to change the way you're looking at things, because if you don't, Jupiter will expand all that negativity, and that's not what you want. Because you've got the Page of Swords, right? And the Page of Swords is about you're going to move on to the next phase of your life. You're ready to move on to the next phase of your life. You just have to do that, Pisces. You really have to change your perception of your life right now. And you've got to change your perception of love and your lovers. And that's what I'm getting in a deep way. I feel that this is a messenger. He's also a messenger, but he's also like you're ready to go on to the next phase of your life. This is the truth. You've got to look at the truth in the situation, darling. And you've got the Knight of Swords as well, who's going to come in really quickly. Cut it out. Let it go. Let go of all that pain. Let go of all the sorrow. Let go of all the betrayal, because it's not going to help you moving forward. You need to expand positivity. He's going to come in and he makes a judgment really fast, and he's really fast energy. Fast energy is coming in this week. He's the truth seeker. He's the truth giver, right? And the truth, sometimes when it's delivered by the Page of Swords, is hurtful, and, but it's for your best. Whatever messages you get, take it in, look at it. What can you own and what can you release? It's really imperative that you change the way you look at your relationships, your love relationships, and even, friendships. You have to change it. I feel that you're judging people on how you've been betrayed and hurt, and it's not the case with some people. So you really have to look at it, learn from those lessons. Yes. Don't forget, but don't judge everyone from that, right? Don't be quick to judge like the Knight of Swords. Underneath is clarifying. You've got 3 cards. You have the King of Cups, he's the counselor. You need to be running all your feelings and all your potential actions on how you feel through someone you really trust and who cares about you and will tell you the truth no matter what. And you have this wonderful opportunity for a deep healing. Look, you've got the Star card. That's a deep healing. That's a healing spiritually, emotionally, physically. You are going to feel that. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a gift from God, a new beginning. This is gold. This is really going to help you move forward. And don't forget, you've got Jupiter there. It's like, come out of your head. Don't be thinking about the worst case scenario. Meditation can help you. You need to kind of look at things from a different angle. You may have met someone, you're thinking, what if you're in the worst case scenario, and you're already building a case against them, kind of thing, right? This can be a love partnership, it can be a business partnership, it can be a friendship. There's something going on here. You've got the Hangman twice. You've got to look at this from a different point of view. You've got to see the truth in the situation. You've got the Moon. You've got the Ten of Swords. Don't drag that into any relationship with you. You've got expansion is going on, Jupiter. So whatever you focus on expands. So this is the happy ending, darling. If you can let go of that and change the perspective, you've got this wonderful, wonderful opportunity. This is a wonderful opportunity. Don't mess it up. Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment and give me feedback. Do you like this format? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.